In the previous video, when you looked at the HTML structure, this is what we were able to come up with. And just quickly to our Visual Studio Code, this is the code that we wrote for that. We also linked our CSS. So now what we're going to do is we're going to try and start writing our CSS. So we've already linked everything here and style the website. At least we see it so that they can be able to come up with something close to this, right? We're going to start with just a couple of common styles here, and we'll start with doing general styles. Right. So to do our general styles, we'll just have a universal selector. So we'll have a universal selector here, and we're going to give it a font family. So I'm going to choose a font family of this Arial, Helvetica, Sans Serif, and I'm going to give it start with a margin. So margin 0 and padding also 0. And then I'm going to give it a box sizing of border box. So if we go back, this is what it looks like now. As you can see, even the font has changed now. Let's go back to the header. I'm just going to use the element selector here. We'll use header and we'll give it a background color. So background color is white. Then we can go ahead and have a border bottom, and for the border bottom we're going to give it 1 pixel, 1 pixel solid, and let's try black. So if you come here, this is what it looks like. This one was white, so I'll actually just have it as white in case there's some sort of if someone later on wants to edit this and give it something else to try and customize even further, feel free to just change that. Then you can give it a padding, and you can give it a padding of 10 pixels by maybe 20 pixels. So once I save, come here, as you can see, there's some change there. Okay, now after the header, we can go ahead and look at the navigation bar. So the navigation bar, I believe we gave it a class. Yeah, we give it a class. We gave it a class of navbar. So for the navbar, we'll start with giving it a display of flex. So display of flex, and as you can see now, everything is spread out nicely. You can go and give it. Can align items first. Align items to center, and justify content space between. But okay, before justify content, if you look at this, the elements are a bit aligned there. Then justify content space between, so that they can be spread across. So you can see now the search, login, sign up, view stats. This is basically how it looks like, at least close to that. Okay, now that we're done with the nav bar, at least for now, we can go ahead and install our logo. I gave it a class of logo. And for the logo, the first thing is just a font size. So you change the font size. Give it a font size of 1.5 rem. And okay, that looks cool. You can go and give it a font weight. So for our font weight, I'm going to make it bold. Again, it's the logo, so it makes sense to do that. And then you can give it a color of red. So it should be color of red. And now the ViewStats is red, similar to what we have there. There's also the actual logo, the V that you can see here, which we can add. But for now, let's just focus on some of the more basic styles that we can do here. Now that we're done with the logo, when you look at the navigation links that we added, they're underlined. They just need some bit of style there. We can go back here, look at the navigation link. We gave it this class of nav hyphen links. Should be just wanted to copy that. So we'll do that next. Nav links. And for this nav links, the first thing we need to do is text decoration. I want to remove those underscores there. So give it a text decoration of none. Okay, so nav links, I've saved that. Okay, so let me just go back and confirm this. nav underscore links. Oh, okay. I see there's one where it's doing this. That's because I need to select the anchor tags. I haven't selected these anchor tags. So nav links space anchor tags. So just to specify that those are the ones that we're focusing on. As you can see, the underline is gone. The next thing we're going to do is give it a margin right of about 15 pixels. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, I think it looks okay there. And give it a color of black, because if you come here, the color was black. Again, there's the borders around it and all, but for now, let's do that. The next thing we're going to do after styling those nav links. Now, for the nav links, there's this part of Pro. So Pro, as you can see, Pro Tools and New. We need to also try and style that a bit. You can come here and select nav links, and we want the anchor but Pro. So for this, we'll give it a color. Let's give it a color of red. If you come here, so first of all, see what it looks like. Pro Tools. Okay, so Navlinks Pro, color red, and let's give it a font weight. We have font weight of, let's make it bold. Okay, let me just go back and confirm this part here. So we have, okay, I was trying to select this here. So we have the anchor, and we have the span that we gave a class of new. Actually, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to just change the color for this. So we have the anchor. I'm going to give this a class name. I'll just give it a class name, and I'll call it just Pro. And when you come here, so I'll just call nav Pro. Okay, now it's Pro Tools new, but the color there was blue actually, not red. So I thought the red would look fine there, but let's just give it that. And then we'll go ahead and we'll style the new later. We'll style this new later. For now, let's just have it look something like that. Then now going to style the new. So again, nav link, then new. So to style the new, again, that's a really small button there. So first we need to give it a font size. It's a font size of 0.6 rem, 0.6 em rather. Okay, that looks small enough. Then we give it a background color. So background color, the background color we should maintain. Let's give it blue. But if we give it blue, these are going to conflict here. Let's try this red as red again. Okay, no, that won't work. So let's the text. I'll give the text new. So background color. Let me just background color is blue, and the text color will just be white. Now you can come here, blue, white. Okay, that looks okay there. And the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is give it a padding. So give it a padding of 2 pixels by 5 or 6 pixels. That sounds about right there, yeah. And just a border radius so that it can curve well on the edges. So we're going to give it a border radius, and a border radius of, let's try 3 pixels. Okay, 3 pixels looks okay. Let me try 5. 5 looks okay. Okay, let's just maintain it like that for now. Then the next thing we have remaining on the nav here, we have the search bar. So we're going to go and style that search bar. I'll select the class again, search, called search hyphen bar. And for the search bar, we'll start with a padding. Let's give it a padding of about 8 pixels. Okay, that looks kind of okay. And then we'll go ahead and give it a border. So we'll give it a border of 1 pixel, 1 pixel solid. And let me just confirm this one here. Okay, that is gray. I'm sure that this is okay. You can just work with this for now. You can always just choose a different shade of gray, but okay, I'll just maintain it as this for now. Again, there's an option of inspecting and seeing what the exact color is, but for now I'll just trying things out. Then you can give it a border radius, and let's give it a border radius of about 20 pixels. I think that would fit well. Yeah, 20 pixels looks okay. And you can give it a flex grow of one, and then okay, that looks kind of okay for now. Let's go ahead and give it a margin. For the margin, I'll make it just 0 by 10 pixels. Okay, now this is okay. Then let's go ahead and style the buttons. So we have the two buttons. I'll select button, and the first thing, you give them padding. Give them a padding of about 8 pixels by 12 pixels. Okay, again, that just matches almost with what we have previously. And then just a border of none. Okay, as you can see, again, no border there. We'll give each of them a border radius. So we'll give a border radius of 20 pixels, like the one that we did for the search bar. Sounds about right. Okay, yeah, 20 pixels sounds right. And you can give them a font size as well. So for the font size, we do 1 EM. 1 EM. Okay, let me just reduce this to maybe 0.8. Okay, 0.8 looks sizable enough. Then now we can go specifically to style the login and sign up. As you can see, again, especially when you're coming to the page as an anonymous user, sign up should be sort of the one that pops up. Good. So we'll start with button and then specify that we want to style the login. And to style the login, you just need to give it a background color of white. The background color of white, you can see, looks fine there. And then you can give it a border as well. So we'll give it a border. So going to do for border. Okay. For border, we'll do 1 pixel solid, and I think you can make it okay, just black for now, just to see what that is going to look like. And if we switch back here, okay, that is what it looks like. We can just maintain it as that for now. Then go over to changing the sign up. I'll just copy that, paste instead of login, change this to sign up. And for sign up, background color red, obviously, as it was before. Then for this, I'll just give the text color of white. So color of white. Okay, white. Okay. Coming here, okay, this looks kind of okay. I think now this black looks a bit much. Let's try something a bit dimmer. Okay, that is a bit fine. So now that we've styled this sign up and everything, the navigation bar looks something close to this. So we can work with that for now. And now switch to the hero section. So this hero section, we try to also style it a bit. To style the hero section, we're going to do a few things here. So I give this the hero division a class of hero, and you can just confirm that. Yeah, give it a class of hero. The first thing we'll do is align the text to the center. So we'll do text align center. Then we'll give it a margin. So we'll give it a margin, and for the margin we'll do 50 by 0, 50 pixels, 0. Okay, that looks fine. Then we can go ahead and start styling the rest. So like the h1, the h1 that we have. So okay, I think we'll just rather do hero. Should be our class. So hero h1. So it's more specific. Then give it a font size. give it a font size of 2 em. And okay, that looks kind of fine. Okay, let me try 3 em. Okay, 3 is just probably too big, but okay, you can still maintain 3. Then when you come here, search any YouTube channel, we add a break after any. So after any, you're going to just add a break there. Okay, now it is search any YouTube channel, just like it was earlier on. Then just move back here. We're going to go ahead and style the next part. Next part that we have is the search container. So this entire part here where we have the search, and we'll select the search container. So search hyphen container, search hyphen container. And for the search container, the first thing is the display of flags. And for display of flags, okay, you see now how it looks like now. Then we'll go ahead and justify content to center. Okay, and then we'll just align items to center as well. So align items center. Okay, now that looks fine. Then we'll go to the search input specifically now because it doesn't look that good. So we'll go, I gave it a class of search input. So for search input, okay, you can just confirm that here. We gave it, is it here? Search input. Yeah, that's okay. So for search input, let's give it a padding first. Okay. Okay, yeah. You're going to give it a padding, 10 pixels by 20 pixels. That should be good, yeah. We'll also give it a border, 1 pixel solid. And for the color, that is okay, the color basically varies, so I'll just do red for now, but I'm going to choose a different shade of red because this one, okay, actually that looks okay, this looks okay still. I'll just maintain it for now and give it a border radius. Give it a border radius, and for the border radius we do 30 pixels. Awesome. 30 pixels. Great. Then we can give it a width. Let's try a width of 30 pixels. Okay, that is too. Okay, that is too small. Let's try 300. Looks about right. Okay, 300 pixels looks about right. Then you can go ahead and style the button. So I'll style the search button. So search button. That's what we called it, search button. Where is it? Yeah, search btn, not button in full. Search btn. Now for the search button, there are a few things for the search button. Let's give it a background color. Background color, I'll make it red. Yeah, and I'll give it the text. I'll give the text the color of white. Color white. Okay, then border of none. And we'll go ahead and give it a border radius as well. So border radius for this, let's try 50%. So trying 50% here. Okay, 50%. Oh, okay, that's bad. Let's do 100. No. Okay, I'm actually going to just maintain it as it was. Yeah, I'll just maintain it as it was. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'll give it be a font size. Let's try a font size of 1.3. Okay, this is, I think it pops up okay. 1.5, a bit too big, but just keep it. Give it a padding. Padding 10 pixels. Yeah, 10 pixels looks okay. And I'm going to try and give it a margin left. do minus 50px. Okay, that it kind of fit in. Okay, let me try to reduce the font size. 1em. Okay, let's try 0.8. No, too small. 0.9. Okay, I think it'll just one looks okay. One looks kind of okay. We'll maintain it as it is, like that for now. And for the cursor, we'll just change the cursor to pointer here. So we'll do cursor pointer. Okay, that works. Now the part that is remaining is this one right below, where we have the popular channels, and we're going to just style all of this quickly. Let's do popular channels. The video is taking too long, but let's do popular channels. And I hope you've been able to learn something so far. Popular channels. For popular channels, we'll start with text align. We'll give it a text align of center. Okay, looks good. And then quickly give it a margin. For the margin, we'll do 40px by 0. Okay. Then I'm going to style the h2s. So let me just copy all this. Not everything, but just the class name. And I'm going to give it margin bottom of about 20 pixels. Okay, looks okay there. Okay, and not this. Actually, it's supposed to be the h2s that I just did here. Yeah, that spacing is okay there. Then we'll do the channel grids. So we give it a class of channel grid. Channel hyphen grid. Okay, just to confirm that channels, not channel. Channels grid. For the channels grid, the first thing we do is display flex. Okay. Actually, let me try. Okay, we'll just maintain that for now. Then give it justify content to center. Then we'll give it a flex wrap of wrap. Actually, okay, I just have this first, back to flex. Flex. Okay, then we'll just have a gap now. So for gap, we'll do for the gap. Okay, for the gap, we're going to do 20. Okay, that looks fine. Okay, that looks fine there. Then we'll go and style the specific channels now. I'll give them a class of channel. I hope, not channels. Yeah, channel. For the classes of channel, those each give them a padding. Okay, I think I'm going a little bit too fast, but I'm trying to just reduce the time we're spending here because it's taking too long. But anyway, let's do 10 pixels, 20 pixels by 20 pixels, 10, 20. Okay. Then give them background colors. We'll do background color of, think. Okay, I'm doing this just so. Okay, no. I'm not sure I even did that. Should be white. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and do a few more. Give each of them a border. Let's do 1 pixel solid. Let me try not green but gray. These are looks like. I'll just keep it and then we'll style a few of the things. Let's do a border radius. For the border radius, we'll do 10 pixels. Looks fine. And do font size. font size of 1 em. Okay. And again, for the popular channels, it doesn't come out as well as I wanted it to, but for now we'll just keep it like that. Then I'm going to go ahead and do the footer. Now for the footer, first thing is the background color. Background color has to be, let me try this. Okay, no, that's not it. I'll just maintain the white that is here. That's a different shade of white though, but let's do white smoke. Yeah, white smoke looks fine. Then padding. Let's do padding 20 pixels. Okay. And finally, we're going to do a text align of center. Text align center, that looks nice. Then just styling the footer links there. So give that a class of footer hyphen links. But I'm going to just confirm that as well. Yeah, it's footer hyphen links. So for the footer links, give them a margin. Let's do a margin of 0 by 10, okay, 15 maybe pixels. Okay, let's go ahead and give them a color of, what is the color of, okay, let me just try a different color. How about this antique white? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and let's try footer links. I'm going to select the anchor tag so that all these styles can apply. Then I'm also going to try and give it a text decoration. So the color is really bad. I'll just maintain the white that was there. Not white, but black. Black. Then I'm going to give it text decoration of none. So do text decoration of none, and that is what we have now. This is it from what you've been able to do right now. Again, if you compare to the main ViewStats that we have here, it is a bit close. There's still a lot that needs to be done on this simple clone that we just created for it to get to exactly what this looks like. But for now, this is a good way to get started. I'll try and make sure that I create upcoming videos on how we can try and fine tune this landing page that we've created, try and even go to a point where you can use the YouTube API to also even be able to search the channels and all. Something that we can be able to do easily, but I'll try and make sure that I create more videos on how to do that. So thank you so much for watching so far. I hope you've been able to learn a thing or two, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.